OperaUpClose was founded in 2009 for what was really an experiment. We were trying to put on a production of La Bohème in a pub theatre in Kilburn, and we were amazed by the reception to it, really. It was really popular with audiences, it was sold out, it reached a really new audience for opera, but also we found we were getting a lot of people who went to the opera regularly.
OperaUpClose are a really great company to work for. I've been working for them since 2011. I think they are pioneers in making opera accessible.
With the fact that we are so close, that the audience can almost touch us, I just think it brings a reality to it that often that there isn't in the larger houses.
And seeing an opera singer from just a few metres away and hearing them is a really kind of physical, visceral experience.
You can see absolutely everything that's going on stage. It's a more intimate experience.
We always perform in English. You can understand every word our singers say, I hope.
It does make it immediately more accessible to the audience. They can understand straight away what's going on rather than having to look up at the surtitles.
There was a quote from somewhere recently which was someone was coming out of a performance in English and they said, oh, this must be what it's like for Italians when they see opera in Italy and they can understand what's going on.
The story is about Violetta. She's a courtesan who falls in love with Alfredo, a young man that she shouldn't fall in love with.
I think La Traviata is really a story about hypocrisy, and it's about society having a set of rules that if you deviate from, you're totally rejected. But actually, in this particular society, it's about a set of rules for the men and a totally different set of rules for women.
Throughout the opera, she is suffering from TB. The illness is written into the music. Verdi has put pauses and breaths in places where she is actually running out of breath because she can't really breathe anymore because she's dying of TB.
This version of Traviata has been arranged for piano, clarinet and cello. And with this orchestration, you hear things that you don't hear in the full orchestral version.
It's a bit like Boardwalk Empire in terms of setting. So it's 1920s and this really sort of this appearance of glamour on the surface, but actually it's quite a seedy world.
It's the sort of the start of the emancipation of women. The women in that time were still sort of seen as possessions and trophies, and I think Violetta really portrays that very well, that she's trying to release herself from this life that she finds herself in.
One of the wonderful things about it being set in the 1920s is obviously we have amazing costumes. We have a lot of genuine 1920s dresses that our designer Jonathan Littman has sourced very carefully. They're really beautiful, the detail is amazing, kind of hand-stitched beading, and they glimmer in the light. They're perfect for the theatre.
The atmosphere when this opera finishes is electric because the audience have gone on the journey so closely with the characters, and then to see Violetta die at the end in such a dramatic way, it's something very special.
It's sort of an operatic revolution, and yes, long may that continue.